So, first ever YouTube video on my second channel, which is all about self-improvement, personal growth, and all sorts of stuff. So, I'm sure there's gonna be some level of entertainment on this channel, but it's not gonna be nearly as entertaining as my first channel. So, make sure to give that a subscriber. If you don't know, I run a channel called Hugo Boss, which is I post a lot of prank video on there, and you don't want to miss out. So go check it out if you haven't. For those of you who don't know, my name is Hugo, and in this channel, I'm gonna post a lot of stuff about self-improvement, physically, mentally, spirituality, all sorts of stuff. So a lot of people might have doubts about me. I have a lot of doubts before I started this channel, like would I be able to speak to the camera like the way I am? Actually, I'm not doing so bad, am I? So yeah, I thought this video was gonna be a little awkward because it is my first time speaking to the camera. I have done prank video on my main channel, but that is totally different. Like that is less personal. That is more about entertainment. Like I said, this channel is all about me and you. It's like I'm speaking to you one on one. Like so, I'm not. People say, "Hey Hugo, you're still making a lot of mistakes in your life. You still, doing. You're not so that deep. You're not that far into this self improvement journey. Why are you starting a self improvement channel?" Well, I, in my opinion, everybody could start a self improvement channel if they want to. Doesn't matter where you are in life. Doesn't matter if you've been doing this long enough. Because even if you're just getting started or you've been doing this for a couple months like I did, I only been taking this seriously for a couple months, you could still do it because I'm sure there are other people who are like you. They're like-minded people, and they're not so far into this journey either, so they rather you listen to what you like to talk about in your video, because people like Hamza or Ice Cube JT, and then all those YouTubers, they're big YouTuber, but they're really they're like somewhere down the line already. They're already kind of on the on a deeper level of this. You feel what I'm saying? Like me myself, I'm just a regular guy. I'm not that enlightened yet. I'm not that, I'm not like some buff ass dude or a guru who's like a expert on at something, like who is like mentally enlightened or is a fitness model or anything like that. I'm not like that. But here's the thing. If you feel what I'm saying, you feel what I'm saying. There's no denying that. If you relate to what I'm saying, that's all it matters. And that's what this channel about. It's not about it's not about how long you've been doing this, it's all about trying your best. And this channel, one of the main reasons why I started this channel is because I like to help myself as well. Of course, you say, hey, you starting a self-improvement channel, you can help out people, bring positive message to people. Yeah, that's great and all, but one of the major factor, like I don't want to bullshit your guys. Like this is for myself, mainly is for myself, because this channel, it's gonna keep myself accountable of what I'm doing, of my own action. I want to be great. I want to be better every day. So this channel, with you guys watching me every day, thousands of audience. Well, I don't have thousands of audience now in this channel, but in the future, like there's gonna be people watching me, and that is powerful. That is big. That is what's gonna keep me accountable. So that's all it matters. Before I started this channel, I have a lot of self-doubts. Would I be able to speak directly to the camera? Because this is different than prank. I could just go talk to a stranger, but this, it's like me and you one-on-one. I gotta talk to you. I gotta talk to your face. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. But when I thought about one thing, like back then when my mom was a kid, she never thought she would be a teacher or professor. She is now. So that is, that is an example for me. Like you never knew what you could have become until you try it, until you actually put in the work. So, and another reason is because, like I said, another reason is people be saying that you have to be somewhere, you have to, people might say, hey Hugo, you don't even have your life together, you have a lot of issue going on in your life, and you don't have everything figured out, you still doing a lot of the bad habit and blah 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 shit like that. So I could still start my own channel. Like, I'm sure there's people who rather listen to me than some other big YouTuber, even though they're more ahead of me in terms of this self-improvement journey. People, there might be people like Hamza or like High School JT, and those people, like I be watching their YouTube video too. Like I learn a lot from them. They're a big inspiration for me. But the reason why I started this channel, first of all, like I said, is to keep myself accountable. Second of all, is to try as best as possible to help other people. So it really doesn't matter where you are at the moment, as long as you're willing to improve yourself, as long as you're willing to put in the work. That's all that matters. So for those who said you can't do this when you don't have everything figured out, no, I don't have to figure everything out. Like I don't have to be a fucking guru or a fucking monk, or like a fitness bodybuilder, fitness role model and stuff like that. No, man. Like I just have to be myself, be as authentic, be as real as possible. That's all it matters. I'm sure there's people who can relate to what I'm saying, relate more to what I'm saying than some other people who is more mentally developed or physically developed or more mature or whatever you like to call it. But if you're watching me right now, man, like just give it a subscribe. Like, I'm glad you're on this channel. This is the first step of the journey. So I'm real excited about it. I hope you are too. So yeah, I'm about to drop something real soon on this channel and on my main channel. The grind is just getting started, man. Like, you're in for a treat.